Hi everyone, so today I will explain you a little bit more about the templates. So that's the template which you have when you purchase them from our website. You have feather template and you have vase template as well. There is 17 pages which you need to connect together. Regarding feathers, you just cut them out and put them maybe on the cardboard, so they are not like just on the paper, or maybe you can put them on some plastic material or wood, and then you can use them constantly while you're cutting your feathers. Regarding base, what we need to do with the base, so you have the pages which have numbers in them, and you will have picture how to put them, how to lay them out on the floor. And then you need to connect them and cut out that base shape which you have. You have only one side because there is no point to waste your paper and your time. So that one side, when you cut it out, you just turn it around and draw your second side, and then you just need to connect them together. So how we need to do this one, I'm gonna put you down and show you how we do that. Like this. You will have picture how to do that, so it's gonna be easy for you. But you need to make sure that they all are close to each other when you're gonna connect them to cut it out. And the last part, which is the bottom, but you're gonna have the picture. You will have picture how it needs to be by the numbers. So what we do next, I'm using tape to put that all together. So just usual tape, and we need to connect them all together. Connect them one by one, so you don't move around too much the paper. In the beginning it will be a little bit hard because you need to work with the paper, which is like thin, so it's a little bit harder. But after, you can put this all on the card when you cut it out and make from it your shape, so it's not wiggling like the paper. After we glue everything together, we need to cut out our new base. And that's your wing base. That's how it looks. So when you're gonna cut it out, you're just gonna turn it around and cut the other side out. So now let's see how many Eva sheets we need to make this base. So I have 50 by 70. 50 by 70. So when you're gonna do it that way, you need to glue them together very well. So 3 sheets are enough to make your base. If you're gonna have 50 by 50, then you will maybe need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, maybe 6 of them. So 6 50 by 50 or 3 50 by 70 is what you will need. So after we know how many sheets we need, we connect them together. We connect them together very well. Put our base on. Draw a round line and cut it out. So what you will need to do when you do the second part, so you need to leave 1 centimeter both sides, which you're gonna connect together. Yeah, so you're gonna put one side on the other on the top and connect them together, glue them together, so you have 2 sides. And basically that's your base for the beads. So I need to make order of the black wings. I have a form in the rolls. Unfortunately, I don't have any option for you to share where to buy them. If you have a chance to buy them in your country, you can just share search Evo form, and maybe you will find it. I only can share you the sheets where I buy, and the wings which I made yellow and blue color, they all are made from the Evo foam in the sheet, so it's not necessary to be rolls, yeah, to make wings. You can make it from the sheet as well. Yeah, so I will draw around it and cut it out after, and then I'm gonna turn it around, or I will just do the same side, because anyway it's the same size. So you mark around your template. Mark around your template and cut it out. So we cut out one side. That's our one side, and then we need to do second part. We do it the same. So I would say, if you do it on the Eva sheets, you save up more material, and if you do on the rolls, I have them 1 meter wide, I spend more material because I can't get 2 sides next to each other. So I need to spend more material because I need to use the base is, let's say, base is about 150, so I need to use 3 meters of roll to cut out the base. But in sheets you just need to use 6 of them, or 12 if you use 50 by 50, which is not 3 meters. So you're saving up material. If you use with the sheets, you have less material leftovers, which you can just throw out. I will use these ones to cut out feathers as well, but if I don't use it, then it's just a waste of the material. So let's do the second side. So what we need to do now, we need to connect these 2 parts together. So as I said, we need to put on top 1 centimeter from our other side and glue them together. So we put glue on here. Just make sure that your line where you have your back is straight. Here, yeah, they're matching, so it's not like going like this, but they're matching straight. Put a little bit to just connect the beginning, so it doesn't go nowhere, and then just continue to the end. And that's what we have now. So you have connected your both sides together. So after we've done our base, we need to start to prepare our feathers. Now I'll be showing you how we're gonna do that now. So what we are doing, we are using heat gun. So I will be heating up all feather from both sides, and then I will be putting on my pen and pressing from both sides, so it takes the shape of the pen or pencil, depending what you're gonna have. Don't overheat your material. When you see that it starts to bend on the sides, that means it's ready to be shaped. So we press on both sides. And that's your feather shape. So the same we are doing with the large ones, just I'm taking the pipe. You can buy plastic pipe in the hardware shops. There is small sizes like 12 millimeters, 10, 8. 8 is the minimum, which I would recommend for these ones. So you have the visible line in there. So we do the same with the large ones. We heat them up and we put on our pipe and press on the both sides. So we have this shape. And that's your feather. For feathers, I'm using 2 millimeter foam. I would not recommend to use 1 millimeter, only if you're making very small size of wings, like for kids. But to have a proper shape, so it keeps the shape and it's not losing the shape which you made to it, I recommend 2 millimeter foam. So one more thing what I need to tell you about shaping. So as you have two sides of the wings, so feathers you need to shape in two different ways. Yeah, so one side you need to shape turning feathers your side if you're using this shaping method, and for the other side you need to shape them that way. You need to make turn in this way, so this way and this way. So I will show you how I shape them this type. So I will heat very well both sides of the feather. Like this, so I hold it until I feel that it's not hot anymore. Yeah, so it cools down and it keeps the shape. And then I'm gonna do other way, so we do completely the same, but we just turn this way. You can do this way and turn if it's good for you. Yeah, it depends, you are left-handed or right-handed. I'm left-handed, but for me doing the turns is better with the right hand, so I'm like not fully left-handed person, so yeah, but it's not comfortable for me to do in this hand, so I'm doing the same with the right one, just turning like this. So like this. So I have them turned this way and this way. So what it means that this will be on the right side where I turn inside. So both of the feathers need to look, the turn needs to be inside, then it's correct, yeah? It shouldn't, you can do this way as well, yeah? All depends what type of wings you're making, yeah? Maybe you need them to be this way, yeah? But for large ones, I usually do this way. So turns are inside, yeah? This will be the left side, and this will be the right side. So with the turns inside, that's how you put your feathers. You have your base. I did hang it just on the wall. I have a quilt here, so I just hang it. I know that I'm gonna color these falls, so I'm not worried about them. I did add a small wire here, so they are like hanging on the wire, not just on the base foam, so it doesn't rip. So what we're gonna do, you will need hot glue. I will use lighter because my foam is sticking together when I heat it up. So we're gonna start from the bottom, always starting from the bottom, never from the top. Like, if you're making different shape, where you have wings going like pointing up, then you are starting from the top. But when you have big wings like this, you always start from the bottom. So what we are doing, we are starting to attach our feathers like this. So I go on the bottom about like 10 centimeters. So I glue it to the base. Like this. And then I go next one, next to it here. Next one here. And then again this side. And then I start to go in between the previous feathers, which I had. And that's how you do till the top. I will make large wings, large feathers, I think till about here. Till here, and then I will do smaller size till about here. And then I will finish off with the small ones, the top part, yeah? Don't use same size feathers for all wings. You can do that. It's up to your choice and how you like it, but I think it's more beautiful if you go from the biggest to the small ones. Then it have like it looks nicer than just make all wings in one size feathers. So we do all this side, and we're gonna repeat it on the other side. Then I will be turning them around, adding the base from the pipe, and then I will finish off the other side. So I will show you how we're gonna add the pipe base and how to add laces for the wings.
So here I'm using 12mm PEX pipe, which has aluminium layer inside, so it's bendy and you can shape it as you need. If you don't have that kind of option, you can use wire. So if I use wire, I'm using stainless steel. I have 3mm thickness, but I'm attaching together about 4 of them. So in the total, I have the same 12mm thickness. So it have a strong base. Otherwise, if you're using like a proper Evo foam, it has a weight and you can have it quite bendy, then it's not going to keep the shape. For the laces, I'm using elastic waistbands. They are quite comfortable to use and they are stretchy. So I use 40 centimeters, but it all depends for who you are making them. Yes, so if you're making for the man, then you need about 45 centimeters, and for women and kids you need less, but you can measure it from the top of your shoulder and around till your back. Yeah, so like approximately you can see how many centimeters you need of them. So you need 2 of them. What I do, I attach them with the cable ties, at the bottom and at the top. So you just put them through the laces and attach them to your pipe base or wire base. When I do that, after I add little bit glue so they are not moving around and they keep in the same place. And yeah, so they are like staying in one place, they are not moving around. And basically that's it. That's how you add your laces. So after you've done your base, adding your pipe or wire, depends what you're using, you continue to add feathers. So on the pipe I will be using hot glue. This one I can glue with the lighter, but on the pipe I will use hot glue, so it's have extra layer of material which is holding the pipe. So what we do, our small size feathers we are gluing, but we are doing a turn, so our twist is at the end straight position, and we go to the back side where we have laces, the same position. So we just continue doing this way. So here we're gonna have them in like a on the side, turn it so we keep them like this till here. Yeah, so I will continue gluing them, you will see the process, then you will understand how to do it. If you want, you can keep them all straight position and just round the end of the feather and just glue like this. Yeah, just make sure you put here more layers so it doesn't show up the pipe which you have under the feathers. And basically that's it. That's how you complete the wings. Yeah? So like if you keep them straight position, so you just keep covering everything with the feathers in the straight position, or you can do the turn as I do, and you just finish off this way here. So it's up to you how you do that. So here, as you can see, I'm gluing it to the pipe. I'm gluing it very well to the base and to the pipe, so it all holds very well. So I've done the full turn, how I want my feathers to be. And after, I'm just repeating the main feather position, how they are going. So, and then I finish off at the back, adding few more feathers, and that's it. Your wings are ready. They are very lightweight, easy to wear, and very nice for different kind of photo shoots, events, plus Halloween is coming, so you can make your own wings, and that all can be done from Evofoam. I hope you enjoyed this video, and all the links for the templates you can find in description.